There are three major points that we're watching in this year's 2017 Automotive Edition: SUV growth, emerging market trends, and finally, US manufacturing. To go a little bit more into the SUV segment, that area has exhibited consistently strong growth. It's outperformed global growth of light commercial vehicles and passenger cars, particularly in developed markets. We expect the SUV segment to grow more than 5% each year between now and 2022, which is greater than the 3% average growth we expect for the market as a whole. We're seeing an expanding SUV lineup among many automakers, and this ranges from mainstream vehicle makers like Buick all the way up to ultra-high-end manufacturers like Rolls-Royce and Lamborghini. All are jumping on the SUV bandwagon. The second area we're watching is emerging markets, particularly China and India, which we expect to threaten the United States as the traditional epicenter of both consumption and production. In China, we expect production to reach its capacity for domestic demand within the next 10 years. Demand will double by 2030, reaching 45 million units from approximately 25 million units today. In India, we expect production of motorcycles and mopeds, passenger cars, and light commercial vehicles to grow each by over 75% between 2016 and 2030. Passenger car demand will grow a similar amount. However, slower demand growth in the light commercial vehicles and motorcycle and moped segments suggest export potential for India. The third major point we're watching is US manufacturing. Despite fears of a shrinking US manufacturing base, we actually expect growth and stability depending on the segment. In the commercial vehicle segment, we expect growth of 18% between now and 2030. Passenger car production will remain relatively steady as the US market matures, especially compared to Asian peers like China and India.